everybody, I'm Pamela Boehm. Welcome to Thistlefire, my sewing room. I wanted to share some thoughts today about scissors and cutting tools, things like that. So I just figured I'd kind of show you ones that I have. One thing that you can do is when you're in the stores, kind of really need to do a little bit of research because there's so many of them out there. You might want to look up what it is that you're going to be doing, what the best tool to use for it would be before you go out and make the purchase. But here's a few that I have that I wanted to show you. Now these right here I use specifically for when I cut paper, if I'm paper piecing and I want to cut around paper or cut out paper or templates or things like that. They're titanium blades, but they're just not as good on fabric, I found, than other ones. So these are my paper scissors. I might use them to clip thread if I need to. But I picked up these. This was a set that I got from Joann's, and they're very sharp. They've stayed very sharp, which has been wonderful. They're made by Tonic, and with the two sizes, I can kind of keep one wherever I find it most handy. A lot of times I'll grab this one if I'm just snipping something small piece of fabric, small piece of thread, or sometimes if I'm pulling it off my machine, I can just snip it right there. Grab these really easy, fast. I like this size a lot. This is a nice size. These are interesting little things. They have a little place to put your pinky, and then you can just go ahead and use them when you're cutting things. These were given to me, and I don't know where they were purchased, but it's a nice little thing to grab for the right job. So if you want to throw something in your purse when you're going places and you want to be doing some hand sewing or something like that, these would be really nice to have with you. And then of course there's the rotary cutters. These are the Olfa two sizes, 45 millimeter, and I believe this is a I'm not sure if it's an 18 or 23. It's this, well, anyways, whatever the small one is. I mean, you can look that up yourself. I just forget. I just know what I'm using, and I have enough blades, so I don't have to think about it too much. But anyways, sorry I couldn't be more specific on that, but these blades are very sharp. They're refillable. You can go and use them on the self-healing mats, and they're fantastic. So one thing that I did pick up was one of these things, which you can run your scissors through when you're feeling like they're a little bit dull. You might take off a few of the burrs that have built up on them and just kind of sharpens them a little bit. Sharpening is a tough thing because there's just not a lot of places to do that. You can try getting something from the store like what I just showed you. Professional sharpeners are out there who specifically do scissors, and if you want to find somebody like that, you can go to your beautician or barber and ask them who they use and whether or not they would be able to get the name, give you the name of the person that they use, so that you can possibly ask them to do your equipment too. If you've made a big expense on a really good pair of scissors, like here's a really good pair of scissors right here. They are so sharp and so precise. They're made by Gingher, and they're really just wonderful to use. It's like cutting through air when you're going through fabric with these. So these would be something that I would definitely want to take to a professional to sharpen if it ever needed it. One other idea that I wanted to share with you was if you're ever taking your scissors away, you might want to put something on them so that you know that they're yours. If you belong to a quilting club or a guild, if you're going to a friend's house, you're doing some, group sewing or whatever, scissors can get mixed up. They can wind up in someone else's bag by mistake. Oops, brought it home, not mine, or someone else's got yours. But if you tag yours with, this is just a little row spacer for knitting, and I just attached it onto my handle. You could use one of the charms that they put on wine glasses. That would be cute, right? Or you could just throw a piece of string or ribbon around it. That way you know it's yours. Anybody else knows it's yours, because you could even write your name on it if you used ribbon. Put your name right on it. Nobody's going to take home your scissors by accident. So those are my thoughts for cutting instruments. And if you have any questions about it, when you go to your stores, you can ask people. Quilt shops would be probably more helpful about answering those sorts of questions than big box department stores would, because if you have somebody who's more of a professional in the field, they'll be able to help you better. So I hope that this has helped you a little bit, given you some ideas and as far as what you can do with your stuff. And if you have any comments, please go to my blog, pamelynsPostings.blogspot.com, or you can go to my Facebook page, Pamelyns Postings, and you can go ahead and share your ideas with me. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!